What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about the new school coming to Wiz when Mirage is going to be released this fall. And you can see I'm wearing green and black. This is my alternate account, my ice. I'm wearing green and black to represent cantrips because those are going to be the colors. Oh wait, did I say cantrips? I said the name of the school. Well, let's just keep going because yes, there will be a new school coming to Wizard101, and there have been rumors that its name will be cantrips. Before we go any further though, what is the definition of cantrips? So, according to a Gamepedia, a cantrip is a slang term used to refer to a spell that draws a card in addition to its other effects, usually minor, and can therefore be said to replace itself. The term originated from a Scottish word for a magic spell or charm, magic, so it all connects to Wiz so far. The term began through Dungeons & Dragons as slang for a spell with a minor effect. Cantrips are included in decks for varying reasons. A cantrip can effectively thin a deck so more useful cards can be drawn faster, while at the same time not losing card advantage. It can also inexpensively increase the number of spells played in a turn. Some cantrips have additional effects which can serve as an answer to an obstacle in play. So what does all of that mean? That basically means that the new school, cantrips, will be allowing us to have small effects or damage that we will basically damage we'll be hitting the opponent with in a round, but it will have like certain things that we can do that we can't usually do. We're gonna have cheats basically. So let me keep going. However, in some games, a cantrip can be a small amount of damage dealt with the weapon or hands, rather than with magic. So could this possibly mean cantrips could change the dynamic of the regular Wizard101 combat? Could cantrips just be a school that allows us to step towards the opponent and use attacks with our wizards like Pirate101? Now, for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone who plays Wiz knows what Pirate101 is or what the combat is like. But in Pirate101, the combat is basically, it's melee attacks. It's, unless you're a witch doctor and you use magic, which is sort of what cantrips will be like in my opinion. So, cantrips could be one or two things. It could be magic that allows us to have small utility spells or effects on people and damage attacks with certain utilities, or it will allow us to, cantrips will allow us to basically cast more than one spell in one round. It will allow us to recast a spell or to cast a spell even though we're second, but cast it first. So yeah, it's a lot of things that cantrips will do. It's going to basically be a cheating school. So let me keep on going. So actually, let me go over here real quick and stick with me because I'm going to be showing off some spells for what cantrips will be like, what the spells will be like for cantrips. So I'm going to be showing those in a few minutes. But if you come over here, this is the cantrip school. So take a moment and just look at this and notice a few things about it. So we come up here, we see the banner. The banner is very scratched and marked. It's scraped up. It looks a little old and it looks as if something happened to it. Look at the door of cantrips. It's not like the other doors that we have in the Arcanum. It's caged up. And not only is it caged, but it's forged with some kind of electricity or some kind of magic. Why? Look at these plants right here. They're different from those plants over there. They're wilted. Something happened to these plants. Is it because of cantrips? Is something about cantrips forbidden from the world of Wizard101 or the spiral? Is cantrips forbidden? And in my opinion, it is. Another word for a cantrip is an illusion, and my friend told me on Twitter that cantrips could also provide spells that would allow us to perhaps change the damage of a school, keep the damage of a school, but of a spell, but change the spell itself to a different school. So change an Abominable Weaver to a fire spell. Basically mutate the school, but keep the original damage and effects and pierce and everything. So cantrip is an illusion type of school. It has a lot of things that aren't there. It plays tricks on you, and cantrips, like the actual definition for a cantrip, is a witch's trick. So that is where that all comes in together. But I came over here real quick to show you guys the school door, because if you think about it, like I said before, actually I'm going the wrong way. Like I said before, cantrips is locked away. It's not in the same room as all the other schools. It's all the way over there, and it's got that big cage covering it. The Shadow School does not have that, and you can't go in here yet. Like, the Shadow School is not forbidden, and I thought shadow magic was forbidden. Shadow magic was what Morganth was trying to bring back. So if cantrips is even worse than shadow magic, imagine what kind of cheats we'll be able to have. The Astral School, before we were able to access it, it did not have a cage over it, but the Cantrip School does. So let me go ahead and keep going, because like I said, I'm going to show you guys some spells. So let me go ahead and show you guys some spells now, and I'll wrap up the video and talk about them a little bit.
I'm 21.
Okay, so those were all the concepts portraying what Cantrip's magic will be like, and real quick I'm going to talk about 3 of the cards that you just saw and just explain them a little bit more. So the first one I wanted to talk about were the first 2 cards you saw, called Flame Ruse and Curse of the Serpent, and those 2 spells, when they say cast first, it basically means that even if you are second in the turn order of the combat, you will still cast that spell first, no matter what, because it's a cheat. That is what cantrips will be about. Now, the next one that I want to explain a little bit more is the bubble one, and that's Typhoon. And Typhoon is basically going to be a bubble that will portray an illusion. It will act as if everything has become windy and gusty, and it will start blowing away, basically shattering shields and enfeebling your blades randomly. There's a 30% chance that it will do that, and will also automatically decrease accuracy for all players by 30%. That is another type of thing that cantrips could be like, because once again, it's based off of illusion, so it's supposed to be something that is not really there, but it still has effects on the opponent as if it was. And finally, the last thing I wanted to explain a little bit more was the Fate Strike spell. And Fate Strike is basically And this is what earlier when I was talking about how in Gamepedias they describe cantrips as having small damage attacks with a little bit of an effect. This is sort of what cantrips could be like in Wizard101 when it portrays that, because with Face Strike, basically what that does is if you enchant it on any spell, it doesn't matter, a hit, a blade, a shield, no matter what, if you enchant it on that spell and then the same round that you cast that spell, your wizard will do 250 cantrip damage to the opponent, or however much I said it was, and yeah, we'll do that before you cast the actual spell that you chose that round. So you can basically, once again, like I said earlier, cast 2 spells at once in the same round. So I wanted to just explain those 3 spells or 4 spells a little bit more to you guys. The rest you should understand if you read the descriptions underneath explaining them. And if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see another Mirage video, like the video, because the next one will be on a new dungeon coming to the game, possibly when Mirage is out. So definitely leave a like, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, you have any questions, just ask them in the comment section. I don't mind replying and talking about them with you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and yeah, peace.